more specifically Seafront. We have to deliver that love letter that we read at the end of the previous video to the old lady in the tower. Excuse me, the lighthouse. Which is a type of tower, but you understand. But I want to actually take a look around here and show there's some crazy bloom going on, but show off more of Seafront. And potentially also pick up any side quests. I heard the lighthouse lady grumbling about some illness. Ha, illness my ass. She's just faking it so well. Oh, excuse me, faking it so we all feel bad for her. My brother lives in another town, but we send letters to stay in touch. Isn't the post office great? It sure is. It's an amazing concept. My no-good husband starts drinking at noon, or sometimes earlier. I wish he would keep it under control. He's got kids to think about. Well, I wish I could help her. I wish she had a side quest. My husband goes to the tavern every day with his work buddies. If he keeps this up, I'm going to cut off his pocket money. These two women are two peas in a pod. I've about had it with the lighthouse lady, and the sad thing is she'll probably outlive me. Definitely things seem very, very contentious between the lighthouse lady and the rest of the residents of Seafront. I've been working as a fisherman for 3 months, but I've yet to be sent on a run. I mean, come on, how many stupid errands are they going to make me run? Yeah, definitely a lot of people to talk to. No new quests yet, though. The new guy who we just talked to. The new guy has talent, but he's impatient. I think we'll make him run those stupid errands for a little while longer. Young men these days got no toughness. 3 months in and he's already whining. He won't survive a single day at sea with that attitude. I've got some time before the next fishing voyage, so I'd better rest up. When I grow up, I'm going to be a big, strong sailor on a really huge boat. Or a botanist, I can't decide. And that is very relatable. It seems like a lot of rude, short-tempered people who live here. I guess folks can afford to worry about little things when their bellies are full and the weather is good. Alright, so we'll head back to the lighthouse lady now. I just wanted to show off these boats. Oh, oh, there's a thing to land on here. Good. Oh, was not expecting there to be an invisible wall right there, though. There's just something so very, very nice about Seafront. I love the, I don't know if it's the architecture or what. She's a mean old battle axe. I don't hear the, probably the music has a lot to help with it too. It kind of reminds me of Palam in Final Fantasy VIII. Just an oceanside town with a very nice acoustic guitar music. I don't hear the crone, and I'm sure I would if she were here. Folks call her the lighthouse lady, right? Well, let's go check the lighthouse. And the game will pan up just to make sure we know where we're going. What an absurd waste of time this is. I wanted to really quickly refresh myself on the quests we have just so I don't accidentally miss anything in Seafront. I have those, that's done. Delivered them. Oh, I'm looking at complete quests, or rather, I'm looking at all quests, which includes incomplete quest. A shopping list, which we have. Tavern Keeper's Grandmother, which we have. And then Boar Hunt, which we need to do, but that boar is tough as nails, so might have to wait a bit or just cheese it out. Which I will try to do on the way back, but not sure if I'll actually be able to pull off the cheese method. Oh, that's to leave, that's right. I see that sunlight on the ground right there from the window, and I keep thinking that it's a piece of paper or something to pick up. And of course, she is at the very top to waste our time even further. Coming in. Oh, you. What do you want? We have retrieved your letter. The postman hurt his leg, that's no excuse. It's his job to deliver the mail no matter what. Didn't he take the postman's oath? The thought that anyone would actually bother to write you a letter staggers the imagination. Such a rude book. I'll have you know this is from someone very dear to me. Well, I suppose I should give you something for your trouble. 1,000 gold. The thought that oh, And we have no more dialogue. 1,000 gold is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Pretty good reward for just walking across town a few times. We need to get the shaman fish to Yona. And that will be our next immediate thing, because I think... Actually, did I go into the tavern in here? I can't remember if I did the last time I played. So I'm just going to stop by there because I don't want to miss any quests. Although I do know that, at a certain point of the game, I should have, when I can have a certain amount of quests done, so I might go out and seek those quests if I have some. No quests in here, okay. I'm pretty sure I did come in here last time. Definitely don't want to miss out on any of that good Nier Vice dialogue. This town didn't become a trade hub until the world sank into the ocean. I'm sure other people weren't happy, but it was great for us. Men of the sea have a bad temper, and the women are even worse. You'd best mind your manners. Thanks for the warning. Well, I probably should have read that before I entered Seafront, but whatever. There was a cutscene, I was distracted. Okay, now back to the village we go. Completely ignoring that strange mansion over there. Or manor. Not entirely, I think they call it a manor. I'm not entirely familiar with what the distinction is between a manor and a mansion. I feel like I've always assumed they could be used interchangeably, but I don't actually know. After being able to do so many of those lances, it's sad only having one again. Or rather, only having one after, we were able to have, I think, 5 or 6. Enough to form a full half circle around Nier. That's okay. I think this would actually do a lot of damage to me if I let it hit me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and kill this then. I'm very weak at the moment. This and the boars are probably going to be a similar level of difficulty, although I'd probably assume that this one's a little bit tougher. So, can't kill it now, but rest assured, we will be back and we will get our revenge. Well, revenge is not the right word, it didn't do anything to us, but you get me. It's September 11th, today is Dad's birthday, but he's not here, so I just had a party by myself. It's a good attitude for Yona to have. Alright, now which quest givers do we need to talk to? Hey you there, have you seen my Max around? Sorry, I don't know a Max. Max is my dog. He's been missing since yesterday. Oh, I had a dog named Max. Oh, I see. Any idea where he went? He usually likes to run around the northern plains. Most of the time he just comes and goes, but I haven't seen him in over 24 hours. Well, if I find him, I'll make sure to bring him back. The thank you. Oh. Something wrong there. Oh, it's nothing. Just a little choked up about my dog is all. Okay, well, try not to worry, alright. I'll do what I can. Please find my Max. I'm surprised Grimoire Vice doesn't have anything to say about a flowering fertilizer. It's an interesting drop. I'm surprised Vice didn't have anything to say about tracking down a dog who maybe has a soft spot for him. So we're just gonna hit up all these white circles on the minimap. Yeah, obviously it labels both quests and vendors, so we'll see. Hey, you ever heard Devila and Popola sing? Sure, Devila sings here all the time. I ain't talking about that, I'm talking about the two of them singing together. No, I've never seen that. They used to come here and sing all the time, but now they're so busy. Hey, you ought to get them to come back and sing for us. Accepted the quest of the Ballad of the Twins. Well, I suppose I am kind of curious. Can I ask you a favor, Devila? You're asking me a favor? Well, now I've heard everything. I heard you and Popola used to sing in the tavern. I never got a chance to hear it, so... Wait, you want to hear us sing? Ha. Well, Popola's been swamped lately, so I haven't sung with her in forever. But if she's up for it, I'm willing. Let's see what I've got for you today. Which jobs did I give you first? Wow. Okay, coming back from Seafront, we have a lot of quests now. And one of them is Fragile Delivery 2. Oof. I've got another delivery request here, something about a fragile parcel that needs to go to Seafront. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details. And they are right there, which is near the fountain and just a few steps north from here. In, as the map was labeled, Nier's village. Oh, you want a different job? Which job should I give you first? So now let's do another one took its place, the Fisherman's Gambit. An old-timer in Seafront is looking for help. Sorry, but that's all I know. Oh, and he said he knows you. So yeah, that's the man who taught us how to fish. And the Fisherman's Gambit is honestly a pretty fun series of side quests. It goes throughout the entire game, kind of like Final Fantasy XV's fishing quest, where it's just throughout the entire game, and it's just has you going to specific locations to capture specific fish. Oh man. Oh, that's weird. Let me accept that again. I guess it's just labeling them on the map rather than actually giving me the quest, so. Some guy in Seafront wants to become a big-time trader. Whatever works, I guess. He's waiting by the port over there. So this is probably marking it on the map, which means this probably isn't even doing anything, but that's fine. The postman's request. I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. He needs your help with a personal matter. Okay. But we have a shaman fish to give to Yona first. How are things? Not very good, because you don't have a quest for me. Excuse me, but I need some help. I have to deliver a large serving tray to the town of Seafront. I can do that. Where does it need to go? Oh, wonderful. Just take it to the tavern and make sure not to jump around or fall over or anything. The tray is very fragile. So there's one of the new quests. I think this is also just, yeah, also a vendor. I wonder if I'll just buy these just to have them. I can also buy an earthworm which is a type of bait for fishing, but I don't think we need it yet, so that's fine. I already talked to this person. Oh, wasn't there someone at the dock nearby? No, can't jump up there. I gotta go all the way around. That's right.
Oh, crap.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
Well, there is little point in finishing.
It's the same dialogue as before. There's a problem. The item broke on the way to Seafront. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I have another one, so maybe you can try again. Okay, well, I'll be more careful this time. Dodge rolling is such a core element of my movement in this game. I can't help it. Not having it sucks. And nobody at the dock, so let's just go talk to Yona. Wonder if I can jump down safely. Because it could be distance-based, but let's test it. Yeah, okay. Because it's probably because it gave me that animation, that landing animation. At least we can move normally. If we have to go back to Seafront at any time soon, which we will for those quests if we want to do them, I'll just pick it up on the way back. And we have some neat items to pick up. Well, I don't know if they're neat yet. Magic drop that probably increases our magic damage by 50%, like usual. And 500 gold. Dad, everything hurts. It's alright. I'm gonna make some medicine for you. It won't taste very good, but I need you to take it anyway. Okay, I'll take it. Good girl. The next morning. Hi, Dad. How are you feeling? Great, the pain is totally gone. That's fantastic, Yona. That's really fantastic. I need to go talk to Popola. Stay here and get some rest, alright? Alright. Hey, Dad, I think I want to try making a stew. Do we have any venison or wheat? A deer wheat stew. That sounds nice, Yona. Get ready, stomach. This is gonna be rough. You accepted the quest to Yona's home cooking. Okay, Yona, let me see if I can track down your ingredients. Really? Oh, thanks, Dad. I think you're really going to like it. How many does she... I'm ready to make this stew anytime. Okay, well, let's see how much she needs. She needs 8 venison and 1 wheat. I can probably buy the wheat somewhere nearby. I know I can plant it, or I can get a wheat seed, but I can probably also just buy it.
Food for a home-cooked meal.
You've got something to say?
Oh, no, nothing at all.
Look, I know Yona's not a 4-star chef or anything, but she puts her heart into it, and I love her for it. Only a real jerk wouldn't appreciate the effort. What kind of father do you think I am?
Did you hear me imply anything of the sort?
I guess not.
Just, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to the dialogue of when we finish that quest. Who knows, it might be a quest line where I have to keep getting Yona worse ingredients. Got a letter for you. Oh, thank you. Oh dear. What's wrong? It's from the mayor of Seafront. He says that a horde of shades have appeared in the area. That's bad news. My weapon was damn near useless against the one we faced there. Perhaps there's some way to strengthen that weapon of yours. There's a shop at the entrance to the junk heap that might be able to help. If you bring them raw materials, they can make new and powerful weapons. Interesting. Guess I'll pay him a visit. Oh, but it's not free, you know. It'll cost you around 1,000 gold or so. Well, that's too bad. I don't have 1,000 gold because I just spent it all on maps. No, we're definitely good. Thanks. Can I ask you a favor, Popola? Sure, what is it? I heard you and Devila used to sing at a tavern, and I was wondering. Oh my goodness, we haven't done that in a long time, and I don't. No, I'm sorry. I just don't think I can do it. Why not? Well, I need a certain drink before I can sing in public. I'm a little shy, if you know what I mean. It's a tavern, Popola. I'm sure they'll have it. Actually, they don't have this drink anymore, but they used to order it from the tavern in Seafront, so maybe you could ask there.
Oh.
Have you tried? Okay, we have a lot of quests to do in Seafront. Now, since we had to go talk to Popola and we're in the library, let's just take a peek in here. And yeah, we still just have that first one. Damage report. February 6, 2008. Wall of Jericho collapsed. 5,000 people believed dead. Requests for reinforcements streaming in from multiple locations, and whatever that last line of text said. So that one was very different. So we have to go to a new location, the junk heap, to upgrade our weapon and or get a new weapon. But instead I actually want to do these seafront side quests really quick because we have about 10 minutes left and I think that'll probably be enough time. But I can't forget to pick up this person's tray. He has yet another one for us. So let's hope that we can do it this time without breaking in. Oh, these people are trying to sabotage me. Excuse me. Actually, wasn't there more quests that I could complete or no? Yeah, tulip bulb, the florist in the shopping district. Did I not talk to her? I could have sworn that I did, but I must not have.
Yo.
Here's the tulip bulbs. You're gonna start a garden or something. Oh no, I just eat them. You may now use your field. Okay, we have now unlocked gardening. Cultivating plants. Examine the field next to Nier's house to plant any seeds in your possession. Over time, the seeds will grow into flowers, fruits, and vegetables that you can harvest. Quest shopping list now complete. So what's funny is gardening in this game takes place in real time. What decides whether or not when you plant something in your garden, the game snapshots what time and day, according to your PlayStation 3, that you entered, that you've planted them. And then whether, depending on what you planted, it could be 24 hours or of real time is when it decides to hatch what you've planted. Oh, I forgot. I was going to ask you to get some fertilizer as well. Next time you're in Seafront, can you pick up 3 bounty fertilizers for me? No problem. As you can imagine, that system, the fact that it actually reads your PlayStation 3's clock, is very exploitable. Because you can just have your PS3 be offline, like I do right now, and then go and edit the time and day to be the next day, and you'd instantly have whatever you planted. The only minor annoyance is that obviously you have to quit out of the game to do that. So what else do we have? The tavern keeper needs 3 medicinal herbs. I knew that was gonna happen. Good thing they have yet another one. Being pretty forgetful of this video. I don't like it. I've got your ingredients. Perfect. Now I just mix them up like so, and presto, Grandma's old-timey digestive elixir. Mixing. Since you've already been such a help, could you deliver this to my grandmother? She's at the fountain by the library. Okay, I'll get it to her as soon as I can. I did not want a different job. So before we leave back to Seafront now, we'll go ahead and give this to the old lady. Playing a dangerous game jumping like that. Ma'am, I've got something for you. Oh, what a nice young man. Now he can walk without pain. Oh, sorry, I thought this was for digestion. Oh, it is. See, sometimes I eat so much that it hurts to walk. Anyway, here's a small token of my appreciation, young man. 2,000 gold, not bad. So once again, we'll double check the quests. Boar hunt. Gotta get venison on the way to Seafront if we can. Pretty much everything is just... Oh, we also have to help find the dog. That'll be Northern Plains and we have to go there anyway, so actually not that many quests to deal with. I think it just kind of felt that way because so much of the time of this video has been talking to people and doing side quests. Yeah, we'll head back to Seafront now and hopefully not break that parcel. I'm really curious if I can do magic combat without breaking in. I can, so as long as I stick to killing the... getting the... Okay, yeah, it doesn't break it, just shooting the magic orb, so maybe if I stick to that to get the venison, then I'll be able to do that without actually breaking the parcel. I can't dodge, but I don't think they attack very much either.
Oh no, not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Grimoire Vice representing the player for sure right there, talking about how we have to do this task again. I like Nier's attitude though, take it nice and slow and easy and it's no problem. Kinda like this playthrough. And, I mean, most playthroughs I do really, they're not exactly speedy. Might not get enough venison, just walking to the village, might have to come out, or come back out here as well. And that first blast of Dark Blast is real good for this. Don't do it. Oh. He was looking down, oh, we got a level up out of it at least, but he was looking down his sights at me, I knew it was coming. I was stuck in an animation and it was like looking at an oncoming train. Yeah, that's all. There's a royal fern. That would have been helpful before.
I'm starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
I'm not sure if that was a hint to go to the tavern or not, but that's where we'll stop. Because we have to go in here anyway. Hey barkeep, you know anything about a drink Popola used to like? I need to get my hands on one. Popola, hey, yeah, I know the drink. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew. That's too bad. Now, if you wanted to go fetch me some of those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip one up for you on the house. Fair enough, what do you need? I need 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails. What, seriously? Hey, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients. Well, if you say so. Another thing to add to our list of materials we need. We need to buy bounty fertilizer, and we have more than enough venison, so let's also try to buy some wheat. And I think we just have to find lizard tails and mouse tails on our own out in the wild. I'm glad I was able to make it up there. That's the weapon guy, yeah. 10,000 gold, we're getting pretty close to that Beastbane sword, but I only want to buy it when we have the cash comfortably. Nothing here. This is fish. Yeah, shaman fish. If I remember correctly, that vendor only sells fish that you've already caught. Here's stuff for this. More fishing stuff, and we will talk to the fishermen, but... Bounty fertilizer, buy 3 of those for 900. And screw it, let's go ahead and buy these maps too. Everything else I think we're good. I'm not sure where we can get wheat from. Might have to actually plant it. Unless I'm missing a shopkeeper. That's the blacksmith. Alright, let's talk to the fisherman. So you went and caught the fish, did ya? Well, since you're so insistent, I suppose I better reveal one of my fishing secrets. wasn't insisting that you... Oh, fine, twist my arm some more, why don't you? Well, if you can catch 10 sardines, I'll reveal one of my closely guarded secrets. 10 sardines, okay. I'm just gonna, at the end of this video, I'm just gonna Google where sardines are. Which means, and actually, we just hit 31 minutes, so I'm gonna stop here and we'll finish these side quests up and everything we can. And also, hopefully, I'll catch 10 sardines too. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you there with a fishing rod in hand.